Welcome back, everybody, to Coming Out on Top, Gay Dating Simulator 2K19. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I just started this. We stole our roommate's lube in the last one, and I had a little bit of a FAP session. And now it's the next day. Monday, we are in college. We're going to university. If all of this sounds very confusing and horrifying to you, let it be known that we are playing through a mature adult game. Today, we're on a gay dating simulator, seeing if we can pick up men. So if you are under the age of 18, this is not the place for you. Also, if you are not comfortable with homosexuality or potentially naked men, you might want to leave. But if this is something that you think you could enjoy, either from a comical standpoint or otherwise, we're going to go to class. In the morning, you and Ian walk to campus together. Neither of you feel a need to communicate on last night's incident. So I took his lube, and I gave it back to him because I thought he'd be very chill about it, because he seemed like a chill dude. But now I think I made things awkward between us, and that sucks. After a restless night in bed, you feel edgy and irritable. How'd it go with Zoey last night? Awful, man. We're still together. Her move's coming up, and I just don't know if I'm going to be hauling her a giant-ass armor up a flight of stairs. Why don't I know this word? Armor? I can't say it. Can someone tell me how to say this word? Armor. Is it a piece of furniture? Am I having just like a bad moment? I'm lost there. How'd it go at the bar, man? It went okay, I guess. Let's continue being vague. I'm kind of a vague person. I don't like to be too direct in what happens. Oh yeah? I guess it was cool just trying something new, huh? Kind of like the time I went scuba diving. I swear, I think this one sea otter had it out for me. It gave me this look, you know? Next thing I know, it was trying to crack open my head with a rock. Ian shudders. You take a seat at the back of the lecture hall and open your laptop. This lower division course should be a cakewalk. Scheduling conflicts have caused you to skip it for the past 3 years. Admittedly, you're stoked about taking the class now, since unlike most of the stressed out freshmen and sophomores around you, you'll be able to sit back and relax. The lecture hall begins to fill up. This is a nice lecture hall. It's very big. I was never in a lecture hall that was this large. You hear a couple of students whispering next to you. Freshmen. Funny, now that you're a senior, they look so young. You hear the kid behind you mutter, I hear this guy's supposed to be really good. The girl next to him snorts, please, how good can a boring old anatomy class be? Just then the door behind you swings open and a man walks past you towards the lectern. The girl snickers, holy shit, I take that back. I'm definitely going to be at his office hours this semester. Oh my god, it's the man from the bar! Oh, this is fantastic, you guys, I have a story. So this is bringing back a flurry of memories. In college, I had a professor who was not only just a professor, but a chair of an entire department. I want to try to be vague, but he was a gay man, and he had a Grindr account, and my ex and I at the time, we had figured out that this man had a Grindr account, and that he totally, actually I should not confirm, he may have been sleeping with students. This can't be happening. Hi class, I'm Professor Davies? I like Davis better than Davies, but I guess he's Davies. I'm a new professor here at Orlin. Hello, Professor! Yeah, let's get it. I thought we'd start Intro to Human Anatomy with a question. Who here has ever broken a bone? Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna have to actually, take tests. If we are, I got your back. I'm a scientist by day, so I should be good at anatomy. Alex, or Professor Davies, begins his lecture. Despite the dry subject, he gets the class laughing. You sit in disbelief, trying to retrieve your jaw from the floor. As your classmates listen attentively and take notes, you squirm in your chair, sinking lower and lower. You figure the 13-inch laptop is enough to shield you from his gaze. You cling to the hope that he won't recognize you in this sea of faces. As for the class, maybe you'll borrow Ian's notes after all. Because there is no way in hell you're going to be able to concentrate now. You manage to sit through the longest 90 minutes of your life. Class ends. You fumble as you get your stuff together. You nearly drop your laptop. Your hands feel disconnected from your brain, but somehow they finally shove your things back into your backpack, and you rush out of the auditorium in a daze. As you stumble your way towards the exit, you hear a voice call out behind you. George! Wait. Shit. Can we talk privately for a moment, George? My office is right down the hall. Oh. And I've been called into the professor from my experience's office hours. Nothing ever happens, no. But there were a lot of very weird innuendo moments. Like this one time, my dorm actually flooded because we had a really bad storm and my ceiling collapsed. Quality dorm I was living in. Really worth the 10 grand I had to pay a semester to stay there. And so when my dorm broke because of this floodwaters, this professor, who was clearly trying to like seduce the men on campus, invited me to stay with him at his personal house. And he had told me that the rent would be cheap, and then he winked at me. I did not end up staying at his house. I actually ended up staying with my ex in his place. My office is right down the hall. You feel your stomach drop. Your heart starts to race. You hope to God Alex can't tell how nervous you are. Your cheeks feel like they caught fire. A faint whiff of aftershave hits your nostrils, making you lightheaded. As if on cue, your mind races with a dozen different scenarios. George, I had no idea you attended this school. I couldn't fathom a student from this college would be in a bar so far from campus, especially the night before the first day of class. A total miscalculation on my part. I should have realized it was the only gay bar in Horlin, right? But I want to assure you that, as a professor, it would be totally inappropriate of me to pursue anything further. That's what they all say right before they try and pursue things further. I'm just saying, college is a different ballgame than high school. In high school, when the teachers try to sleep with the students, that's like a big no-no. Because that's like child predation and wrong and creepy and you go to jail. In college, this shit like happens. Like a lot. Totally off the record. Listen, George, what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to scare you off. I teach a pretty mean anatomy class, if I say so myself. I think the class will be well worth it. And so, have I made things awkward enough between us yet? Yes, it's creepy. It totally reminds me of last week's episode of To Catch a Predator. No, I'm of legal age. I'll manage, you know, it'll be tough, but I'll manage grin. Ooh, that's a little bit saucy. I'm still open to dating. No, I wouldn't be that forward. I'm trying to put myself in this scenario. So, in that case, I could really use an anatomy lesson right now, Professor. Oh, that is also really forward. Let's be subtly forward. This seems subtly forward. I guess I'll manage somehow. Listen to that enthusiasm. Well, I think you'll enjoy my class despite our precipitous start. Anyways, thanks for chatting with me, George. I'll see you next lecture. Your head feels like you've taken one too many trips on a merry-go-round. Boy, what a distracting start to the semester. You hear footsteps and a voice coming around the corner. It's being retracted? Insufficient evidence? According to whom? Oh, I do apologize for my severe tone, but you must understand, the data... A heavy leather heel slams down right onto your foot. Oh, whoa, sir, look at you. What happened to your hair? Ow! Hey, watch it, kid. What the hell? You stepped on my foot. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, son. Wait. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to some mouth breather. Wait. Splendid timing, you clod. Before you can respond, the man storms off, tapping furiously at his phone. As you recollect your thoughts, a flash of light nearly blinds you. There you are. Penny, enough with the orange photos up. Can we beta test this another time? Oh, alright. Just remember, as my lead beta tester, you'll get access to the pro version of tanning spray as soon as it's available. And here, I thought the light version was enough for little old me. You look pale here. I'm gonna up the saturation by 150%. Yes, you do that, Penny. I was waiting for you after class, but you took off with some dude. Honestly, Penny, you know what? Penny is just like the girls in real life dealing with them. They want to talk about their shit, their apps, their coding drama, and I don't care about any of it. Girl, be more interesting. Oh, that's my professor. Whoa, didn't realize Norse gods stooped to teaching undergrads. I wonder if it's too late to switch majors. Actually, tell Penny about your run-in at the bar, or change the subject. No, this I have to tell her about. Girl, listen to my life. Not only is he my professor, he was at the bar last night, and he hit on me. Oh boy, good one, George. No, I'm not joking. What? You didn't mention that. Well, anyway, I don't believe you. Oh, girl, you're not joking? No! Oh my god. That's hilarious! Sounds like it's a setup for a porno. George Matthews stars as Anatomy is Hard. A struggling student tries to make the grade with his professor. Bow chicka wow wow. Bow chicka wow wow. Now I remember why I should have kept my mouth shut. No, I like her quips. Her quips are good. I just don't give a shit about her coding. So when's the hot date? Or should I say office hours? Never he'd get fired. He's not up for a little action on the side. Action on the side? What am I, a piece of meat? Oh, cut the Mr. Innocent act. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't mind being his chew toy for a night. Look, even if I wanted something more, he wouldn't go for it. Alex doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would do that. Alex? Already on a first-name basis with your professor, eh? Professor Davies. Dr. Davies. But I see what you're saying, George. The whole thing would smack of unprofessionalism. You spend the next few days listening to your professors introduce themselves and their subjects. Thursday. Oh, wow, we skipped a whole bunch of days. When do I get to start going out on dates? I'm getting lonely. At noon, Penny meets you on the south side of campus. So, should we head to the cafe for lunch? Hold that thought, George. Take a moment and get a whiff of that spring air. Romance is all around us. All I smell is dank weed. And Ian's feet after he borrowed my shoes. See, George, here's the deal. Filbert's kind of shy, but otherwise a really sweet guy. Oh no, am I meeting Filbert today? He's just misunderstood. Just like you always claim to be. Filbert? Who the heck is Filbert? Her cousin, George? Oh, I'm so bad with memory. My cousin I'll be picking up at the airport next week. I'm thinking we could all have brunch together. You guys are gonna get along so well. Penny. Girl. You know, as much as I value our friendship, your gene pool scares the crap out of me. Stop trying to set me up. Please. For the love of Christ. Hey, relax. I was joking. No, you weren't. You're right, I wasn't. I'm just gonna ask you to hang out with. No! Okay, fine, whatever. Maybe he won't be so bad. Let's at least agree to meet. That's the thing. When you're trying to make friends and make nice with people, you gotta be willing to meet people. Sweet, you won't be sorry, George. Not only was he president of the chess club in high school, he played a pretty mean bassoon. He knows how to work that mouth of his. Okay, wow. Let's go grab lunch, Cranky Pants. I hope Ian saved us something good today. Open until 2 in the morning, JoJo's Cafe is a popular spot for all the nighters, students busy cramming for finals, and students pretending to be cramming while actually checking out other students. Ian works here as a barista. You and Penny come every Tuesday for the student-priced Otter special. Ian greets you as soon as you enter. Guys, I have awesome news! Oh my god, he got dumped. I guarantee that's it. You got into that research program in South America? No, dude! I just got dumped! Oh, I could write this shit. It is pretty predictable dialogue, I will say. Before I had to help Zoey move. Well, congrats, I guess. Couldn't have happened to a more deserving guy. I need you guys to do me a favor, though. Zoey wants to drop off a couple of my things this afternoon. But I'm stuck working here till 8. Will either of you be at the apartment around 5? You'll have to ask George. My comp's got some virus, so I gotta get to lab early tonight. Before the pervert making the porn game gets there. Oh, I see what she did there. Penny. Oh my god. Is Penny the character, like the woman who made this game? I don't know, but I think that a woman actually made this game, which I was under the impression was a porn game. That being said, I haven't gotten to any porn parts. George, buddy, you'll be there around 5, right? Maybe. Sure. Maybe. Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry. You're a lifesaver, dude. You know, if I do get into that grad program, you totally have to visit me and spend a few weeks down there. You, me, South America. It's gonna be amazing. Well, it could happen if I save at least $800 for the airfare by the end of the semester. The invitation is open to you as well, Miss Zuckerberg, though won't be any Wi-Fi where we're going. A month in a rainforest with you, Ian? I predict within 2 days a troop of macaques will be ransoming you for a bushel of bananas. Thanks, but no thanks. Only 1 bushel? That's fucked up. Personally, I'd say you're worth at least 2 bushels. Alright, enough chit-chat, you monkeys. I'm starving. Let's see the special. Oh, so much dialogue. Where are my men? Later, running into Zoey has always made you a tad nervous. Ian doesn't know it, but she flirted with you at a party before they hooked up last year. You and Zoey have been friendly, if awkward acquaintances. Zoey shows up on the dot. As you let her in, she sets a cardboard box down to the sides of the door. Whoa, Zoey, look at you. Hi, doll. Ooh, that wasn't a good voice for her. Hey, Zoey. I can't believe the amount of crap Ian left at my place. It's nice of you to bring it all over. I mean, I had to find a box just for the dildos alone. Dildos? That Ian. Dildos, plugs, vibrators, beads. You'd think he'd only need 1 or 2 at most, but that boy has an insatiable appetite for toys. Right. Well, I guess with all these toys, he must have kept you pretty happy, right? Are you kidding? I have plenty of my own toys, thank you very much. These were for his pleasure. Whoa, ma'am, should you be selling me these things? Wow, I guess we like what we like. I mean, normally I gotta convince guys to try and take a finger or two, right? Before they discover they really enjoy it. But Christ! I've never had a guy practically begging me to give it to him like he did, or calling dibs on my anal vibrator. After a while, I got so sick of arguing with him, I told him, look, you need to start buying your own. It wasn't long before he amassed a collection of worthy of the Smithsonian. You okay, hon? They've been thoroughly sanitized, if that's what's bugging you. What? Me? I'm fine. I'm just thinking about my term paper. Yeah, not at all Ian, taking a big old giant dong up the bum. Zoey hands you a business card. By the way, I'm running my gallery out of my loft now. I've got a naughty new series with some very sexy ladies in it I think you'd be into. Right, yeah, who doesn't appreciate the female form? Stop by if you can, okay? Zoey leaves, the cardboard box seems to beckon you. You're curious about what's inside, but also nervous one of your roommates will walk in at any moment. Leave the box closed or take a quick peek? Absolutely, we gotta take a quick peek. Because we just learned all this information about Ian, and this is what roommates do. We snoop on each other. Carefully, you lift the edge of the box. The contents take your breath away. You see plastic, metal, and rubber items of varying shapes, colors, and sizes, all of which have been inside Ian at some point. Snag an item he won't notice, or close the box and leave it alone. Whoa, let's be good. Let's not be too creepy, because we're definitely gonna get caught if we steal something. You close the lid, taping it back shut, like a bowl of month-old chili sitting at the back of the fridge. Some things are better left undisturbed. Later. Huh. You're walking towards the kitchen for some water when Ian calls you from his room. Dude, thanks for being around for the handoff. No problem, man. I like your shirt. I really wanted that stuff back. Not that it's anything important. Just some junk, really. Memorabilia, mementos, you know? Right, you're sentimental. No, let's play it cool. We're gonna play it cool. Very sentimental. You have feelings? So many feelings, man. So yeah, anyways, thanks again for grabbing stuff from Zoey. I'm avoiding her, to be honest. She's really good at talking me into things I don't want to do. Like getting back together. Yeah, you know how easily I cave into pressure. Thank God we finally broke it off for good. Right. Congratulations, it's a major step. Right? Hey, it's been a big week for you too. I suppose it has. By the way, have you told your parents yet? Oh God, no. Oh, so another fun story back to my coming out experience. I never actually came out to my parents. They outed me. They found out through the internet. When you're a young kid, before you know everything about how the internet search history works, you should know it could get you into a lot of trouble. I'll leave it at that. I'm biding my time. We'll see. I'm planning to tell them soon. I'm biding my time. I was never comfortable having that conversation with my parents, and then they threw it on me. And to be fair, my parents were totally accepting, which I know is not everybody's experience when coming out. So I do feel very fortunate and lucky in that respect. But it was still so awkward just because I wasn't ready to talk about it, and it felt very forced and uncomfortable. They seem like they'd be cool with it. I mean, they're like hardcore liberals, aren't they? Yeah, so again, my parents, very similar. I was never worried that my parents wouldn't be accepting. It was just I didn't want to have the conversation. You know, I said how gay in front of them once when I was 10, and they corrected me? So you'd think coming out would be easy. Still, I don't know, I'm their only kid. I don't know why, but I think they've got some vision of me and my picture-perfect future in their heads. You know, wife, kids. So it's been weird. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm freaking out about it. Yeah, I get it, man. It's scary. No matter how cool they are, it's your mom and dad. I mean, I've run into the scenario in my head 100 times already. I keep telling myself they'll be cool, But you just never know, and maybe I'm overthinking this like I tend to, but the timing has to be right. The words have to be right. I want everything to be right. Sure, man, it's an uncomfortable situation to begin with. I mean, whoever has to talk about sexuality with their parental units? Otherwise, sorry, dude. Yeah, and I have it easier than most. I'm just, not 100% certain about how they'll react. Yeah, totally. The people closest to you can be full of surprises. You sigh. Hey, I'm here for support if you need me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know what you could do? You could give me a celebratory hug for all of these strides I'm making in coming out. Friday. Should we get through the rest of this week? After a long day of classes, you come home to an empty apartment. Penny's at the lab, Ian's working at the cafe. Maybe you'll have some leftover pizza, watch a little TV, hit the shower. It's your mom! Mom? George, where have you been, sweetie? We didn't get your Sunday call. It's been over a week since we talked. We've been worried about you. Oh, I've been busy. How have you been? You and your mother chat about relatives, your studies, your father's saxophone lessons, everything but the one thing. Still good to hear from them. What a week. Whew, you finally got some downtime this weekend. Look at my fish! Hello, slurp! In terms of your studies, you're close to funking out. You and Penny are getting along well these days. You and Ian are on friendly terms, and finally, you've got $100 in savings. You don't have anything major planned. How will you spend the extra time this weekend? Tutor at the Student Learning Center for extra cash. This is actually what I did most weekends. I was a supplemental instruction leader at my university for the freshman biology class. So twice a week, I would teach supplemental biology classes to the students that were struggling in the class. Get a head start on a term paper. That I would not do. Watch the new horror flick, It Came Inside Me, with your roommates. $20. So, definitely not getting a head start on your term paper. Being a tutor could be kind of cool, or watching the flick It Came Inside Me. But that costs money. Let's make money. I'm a responsible adult. I am poor. I only have $100 to my name. I gotta make some money. You tutor for a total of 8 hours over the weekend, and you make $160. You now have $260 in savings. Hey, look at me go! Tuesday, you have your first exam tomorrow. And of course, you don't feel like studying. Beat off to Lumberjack in Volume 3, or study for the love of Christ. Be good, or whack it. Listen, I've never been the best studier. I like to wing it on my tests. Let's have a good night. Thank goodness you've been horny as fuck. Do you like my fapping? Oh, that was a noise. Did you hear that? What the? Oh, that was not me. Okay, weird. Guess it was a sonic boom. Anyway, back to, Oh, it's happening again. The noises seem to be coming from the apartment directly above yours. You hear your roommates convene in the living room. What is this bullshit? It sounds like our upstairs neighbor. It sounds like Godzilla! Getting fisted by King Kong. Mental note, Google for Rule 34 validity. Rule 34, if you can think of it, it exists on the internet. Can you guys handle this? I'm in the middle of something important. One of us should go see what's up. Now, which one of us has the requisite social skills to handle this with diplomacy and finesse? Is that even a real question? What am I, if not charismatic? Are you kidding, Ian? The last time you had a word with our neighbors, your tires got slashed. Remember now, the police couldn't prove it was them. True, multiple people in this building want to slash Ian's tires. Well, I'm going to handle this my way. Peer review. Peer review? I'm going to threaten them with a nasty rating on rateyourneighbor.com. Oh my god, you are such a keyboard warrior, you peasant. They have these checkboxes you can mark, blah, blah. I don't even care what you have to say. Go do your keyboard warring. Let me handle this. Because, well, I'm a charming, personable person, right? You know this. Tell me you know this. Right, you are Mr. Charismatic. I mean, what did you think of me when we first met? Don't hold back, man. I thought you were high. Annoying? No. No, didn't like him. I thought you were hot. Need to relax. Let's go high. Let's say it was high. Oh, thanks, man. You always manage to say the right thing. She's back. Penny, what happened? There are no checkboxes for what I saw. Dude, you better go up there. I thought you wanted to take care of this. Not saying it was my fault or anything, but one time I just bought new tires, so, man, you should go. Fine, I'll go. You climb the stairs to the 3rd floor. Your footsteps echo down the hall. It's quiet, almost eerie. You knock and wait. Nobody answers. You knock again. Look, dude, I know you're in there. Whoa, sir. Where are your clothes? Hi. Thanks for coming by. I'm Jed. Christ, you're early. Party doesn't start for another 2 hours. Let me guess, you got so excited you didn't bother to read the email. I'm sorry, what? Don't stare at it, don't stare at it, don't stare. Hello? Wait, what? You are cumslut97, right? Oh my god, it's a Craigslist hookup. I'm sorry, cum what 97? You messaged me about wanting to be the MVP of our bukkake party? Oh my god. The MVP of the bukkake party. I would like to reiterate, this is an adult game. Mature viewers only. You're a lot taller than your profile said. But whatever, it's not like you're gonna be standing during or after. Oh my god, should I pretend to be cumslut97? No. Whoa, I live downstairs. Oh, you're not cumslut97? Bummer. Well, I hope he shows up. Otherwise, it's just gonna be another circle jerk. And it's like the difference between a birthday party and a quinceañera. Oh shit, where the fuck are my manners? The neighbor drops by and I don't even extend an invitation. We've definitely got room for one more. Oh god, I still haven't made up my mind. Do I want to be good and innocent, or do I want to be like the whore? Listen, good and innocent has been very boring. So, you know what? Let's live a little bit crazy. Did you say room for one more? Well, it'd be just you and me right now. But that's all we need to make it rock. Come on in. I'm surprised someone like you even knows what a bukkake party is. Someone like me? What's that supposed to mean? You have this major goody two-shoes vibe going on. Total square, no offense. Oh, should I have been the goody two-shoes? I want to be the good boy. But the game was just getting kind of boring. Honestly, I wanted something to happen. I mean, I've seen a video or two or 50. Wikipedia. Wikipedia, hello. Oh yeah, you like to read up about sex acts on Wikipedia? Well, one should caution when using collaborative open-sourced content. Wikipedia gives good and surprisingly informative historical overview of numerous sexual practices. The illustrations are useful as well, not lurid at all. Right, who doesn't love pictures? So tell me, do they depict what the star of a bukkake party does? If you're the star, you need to be naked, kind of like how you're naked right now. Well, if you're the star, you need to take off your clothes like this, start stripping. Oh, wow. The star needs to be naked. Oh, show me what you mean. Show me stripping off your clothes. Listen, if you're gonna do this, at some point, you gotta play the role of the slut. You don't know what's come over you, but something about this guy makes you feel reckless. Holding his gaze, you peel off your shirt. Jed looks appreciatively at your chest, down your treasure trail. You're hot, Sparky. His lust-filled expression encourages you. You take a deep breath, feeling your cock ache. Let's fucking do this. You unzip your jeans and lower them along with your briefs and kick them back across the floor. Brazenly admiring your hard-on, Jed wraps his hand around his own beautiful, swollen, uncut cock and starts to stroke it. You swallow hard. So the star got naked, now what? He says this with his eyes locked on yours, jerking himself slowly. I get on my knees. You kneel in front of him, your knees about a foot apart. You grip your dick and start stroking, feeling a pulse and strain in your palm. You let out a low moan, look up at him, and wait. You do know a little about protocol. Jed exhales sharply, stroking himself harder. Drops of pre-cum shine at the tip of his cock. Now what? come on my face. You come on my face, motherfucker! Tilt your face toward his cock, open your mouth, and wait. Do nothing. Oh my god. So, do we want to be verbal? Do we want to be slutty? Or do we want to just be, like, as awkward about it as possible? Be like, you come on my face. Happily. Jed steps towards you, his cock inches away from your head, and grabs you by the hair. He jacks himself faster, arching his hips. Whoa, that is a full-on dong. I'm gonna have to do something about that. His glistening cockhead thrusts towards you as it slides in and out of its sheath. Oh, I'm gonna come, he says in a strangled voice. Fuck, here it is! Oh, wow, that is cum in his hair. Jed yells as his hot load hits your face. The second hits you on the neck, and a third on your chest. A strong, musky scent fills your nostrils. He milks his cock with long, slow strokes to squeeze out the remaining drops. Sighing, he takes the wet, glistening head and drags it across your chest. Come for me. You jack yourself faster and lick your lips, tasting his cum. As soon as the slightly bitter taste hits your tongue, you shiver with pleasure, launching what feels like a bucket of cum onto the carpet. It seems like you're coming for ages when you manage to milk the last of it. Jed tilts your face towards his as he leans down. He brings his mouth down to yours, giving you a wet, warm kiss. You get up with a sigh. He hands you a shirt, helping you wipe yourself off. As far as two-man parties go, that went just fine. Thanks for stopping by, Sparky. Come by anytime. I'm free Tuesday nights, up all night too, in more ways than one. You get dressed and leave. You stare at his door for a minute, recollecting these senses before heading back downstairs. It's quiet for the rest of the night. You lie in bed simultaneously disturbed, yet also more relaxed than you've been in months. Tuesday nights, you fall asleep. Okay, wow. So that seems like a good place to stop. Let's save in empty slot numero uno. And I guess that's where we'll cut it for today. So, thank you guys for watching. If you are enjoying this, stick around and maybe we'll continue. Or maybe we won't. I don't know, this is getting kind of weird. We'll see what happens. Bye, guys.